So the scientific names of some of the plants which I have covered in the leaf topics are: pitcher plant is called as Nepenthes. Remember, whenever we write only one name, two words are there, it's a complete scientific name. Whenever one word is there, you may mention here species because there are various species for it. So pitcher plant genus is Nepenthes. Bladderworts genus is Utricularia. Jackfruit we have learned regarding heterophily, if you remember. So jackfruit is a scientific name Atrocarpus heterophilus. Buttercup is also heterophily, example Ranunculus. Australian acacia is phyllode, example Acacias. Three genuses I have, genus is Acacia, and species I have mentioned here. Whenever you write A followed by acacia like this, that means same genus is there. So we save the complexity. So instead of writing acacia again and again, we write A dot. Then Palash or Tesu or Dhak, Butea monosperma. Wood apple is the bear, that the one which is used in Shivratri, the big one is wood apple, is Aegilis marmelos. Then red silk cotton is Symbol ka ped, is Bombyxiva, grows a lot even in Palwal. Fennel is Funiculum, fennel is Saunf. Coriander, Coriandrum. Then Chinese lilac is Melia azadirach or Drenk. Touch me not is Mimosa pudica. Curry leaf is Muraya koiniji. Neem is called in English as Margosa. Its scientific name is Azadirachta indica. Marigold is Tagetes. Cotton is Gossypium. Banana is Musa sapienta. Bear is Ziziphus. And holy sacred basil or tulsi, what you call in Hindi, is Ocimum sanctum. Rangoon creeper is Quisqualis indicum. A new name has already come for it, Combretum. Scientific names are also improved, Combretum indicum. So if you Google this name, it will direct to this name. Then oleander is Nerium indicum. Devil's tree is Alstonia squillaris. In sectors, this plant grows a lot, and it is done by the forest department or afforestation departments. Indian redwood is Dalbergia siso, or what you call as Shisham. Now there is last topic left for the leaf is the forms of the leaf, types of the apex and the margins of the leaf. Now leaves can be called by different names according to what is the shape of the lamina or what type of tip of the lamina is there or what type of margin of the lamina is there. So I have picked up some of the examples. Let's quickly go through this. So there are various forms of the lamina possible. Now if the lamina is just like a needle, we all know about Cheed ka ped or Devdar ka ped, or when you go to the hill stations, you will find their gymnosperms are growing there. So there, or otherwise, if you talk about an angiospermic plant, Kesuarina is there, what you call in your Haryanvi language as Fras ka ped, Fras. So in these trees, you will find the leaves look like needles. So whenever leaves look like needles, they are called as acicular type of leaves. Now, if you talk about onion, in onion you must have seen onion growing in the fields. Onion leaves would be hollow and they look like a cylinder. That's why they are called as cylindrical type of leaves. So these are various forms which I have mentioned here. If you look at the grass leaf is almost linear. If you look at the oleander is also, when you are traveling on the highway, you will find in between the divider there are some yellow blooming flowers or orange, pink, white blooming flowers. Those flowers belong to Apocynaceae family. Plant is oleander or Nerium. So Nerium or Thivitia are two genus which belong to same name oleander in English, and the leaves look like this. So these shapes are called as lanceolate type. Similarly, if you see guava is Cydium guajava. In Cydium guajava or guava, you will find the leaves are not so long, but they are wider. So they are short and wider. That's why this shape is called lanceolate and this shape is called elliptical. In China rose, it is called ovate. Now same structure turned upside down would be called as abovate. In banana, it is called oblong. Solanum nigrum or makui in Hindi, with red colored fruits like small tomatoes. It grows as wild weed in fields or in your villages also. Solanum nigrum, rhomboid shape. When you look at the pan ka pata or beetle, you will find the leaf. This shape is called as cordate, and the opposite shape would be called as obcordate. So oxalis has this shape. Oxalis grows in your lawn. If you have a lawn at home or even in your school lawn, sometimes yellow small flowers are there on the ground in the lawn between the grasses. That plant is oxalis. Then this shape is also an example of apcordate. When a leaf looks like a circle, like in the case of garden nasturtium or tripolium, then the shape is called as orbicular shape. If the shape look like a kidney, reniform shape. If the shape look like a moon, a crescent moon, it is called lunate. If the shape look like a spatula or spoon, if the shape look like this, is cuneate, or arrow shape would be called hastate, sagittate. If the shape look like in the case of radish is lyrate, or delta shape is deltoid. In the same manner, margins are also possible to be modified. In some plants, margin is smooth, so it is called entire. We have already done that entire one. If it is slightly wavy, like in the case of people ka ped, you will call it as undulate. If it is more wavy, like in the case of mango or ashoka tree, it is called sinuate. If it has teeth-like structure facing upward, serrate. If it is having double teeth-like structure together, like in the case of rose also, otherwise in the castor tree. If it is having teeth-like structure facing 90-degree angle, dentate. If the teeth-like structure facing downside, retrocerate. If the teeth are round in shape, like in the case of bryophyllum, crenate, or hairy or spiny. So these are various types which are possible. And finally, even the apex of the leaf is possible to be modified. Like if the apex makes an acute angle, makes a tail-like of structure, like in the case of people ka leaf, it will be acuminate in shape. Then obtuse angle, then it will form a spine-like structure like aloe vera. A small tip is called mucronate, vincarosa. A tendril type of tip. Flat will be called as the truncate tip. A hair which is insensitive, cirrhose. A depression on the tip would be called retrose, or a deep depression would be called as emarginate.